We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard
line. On second down, Burrow escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down, here's Burrow. Throw caught here by Bird. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Bengals.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Complete to John Ross. Touchdown.
John Ross with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
33, Aaron
Demario Davis there on the stop.
He was taking
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
To Aaron Jones.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
57 Mike. Mike 57.
Now Jones. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Bengals 7, Packers nothing.
2nd and 11 now.
57.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Mason Crosby.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
Burrows.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Joe Mixon, the Bengals.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got it.
Burrow's pass.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
On the carry.
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Caught on the right right side by Adams. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 51 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger, there. But it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. They'll run it with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead is up to 18 now. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. As opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Looking downfield for Jones. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
Now Burrow on first down. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Dorsett.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Set to kick off.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Rodgers again now. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
1st and 10.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
He's not going to get me.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the Bengals 20.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
57, Mike 57. Watch twitch.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Geno Atkins able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he puts it through.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 21. Packers 10.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to air it out for Dorsett, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
The kick is
and this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Packers 10.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
A gain of 2 on the play.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
On the 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and didn't do it very often.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 26.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
25 yards there on the catch and run. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 45-yard line.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And so into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Von Bell.
From the 45 on second down, Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good for the Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To the tight end and complete. It's Sternberger over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Sam Hubbard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ryan Kerrigan, and the Bengals will get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And they will take a knee here. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Cincinnati, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.